Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to ACT's Untitled Superstar Confessionals. The Question Temple with Jesus and Judas.
What does that mean?
Hello, welcome to the Question Temple. Welcome to Jesus and Judas and the Temple of Questions.
I don't know how to hold my cross mic. This is the Untitled Questionnaire Project with Judas and Jesus. Notice I put Jesus first.
And Judas.
Judas and Jesus.
Jesus and Judas.
Anyway,
I'm Eli Corbett. I played Jesus Christ.
I'm Nathaniel Bruce Wilson, and I play Judas Iscariot.
What you'll be watching over the next 4 weeks will be Nathan and I going around to various cast members and asking them a question of the week.
What do you think Judas's middle name is?
So the question of the week today, week 1, Wednesday,
These are microphones.
May...
These are mics.
What's the date? May 23rd? 4th? 24th?
I don't have my
Our question of the day will be, what was your worst,
and
or
best.
what was the worst thing that's ever happened to you on stage? We'll be going around to various cast members, and we're going to ask them that question.
Worst and best.
No, just worst.
Okay.
Just worst. We're not a happy show.
Yeah, that's... Sorry. That's my...
Nate and I are doing a vlog,
Oh, cool.
and you're going to be in it.
Cool.
So Mac, McKinley,
Hello.
hi. Nate and I want to know, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Speaking of mic.
Aside from this, you mean? Because we are on
Yes,
stage.
I don't know what you mean.
But this is amazing.
Ripped pants in a dance number, definitely.
Ripped pants in a dance number, what show?
It was, I believe it was, thank you, Bye Bye Birdie, and from like the top of my butt, like all the way down to mid-thigh, just a huge rip. It was pretty exciting.
Wow. John, get over here. Oh, hi, John.
Hi, Eli.
Oh, hi, John.
Good.
So Nate and I are doing a little vlog series here.
Okay.
It may or may not be for the news.
Okay.
Just keep it cool, okay?
All right.
You're messing this up.
The question of the week is,
You're messing this up. You're blowing it.
what was your worst experience ever on stage? What's the worst thing that's happened to you on stage?
I want to answer what you originally asked. What the
Please
first
speak
experience
into
I
the
had
mic.
on stage
Speak into the
was.
mic, please.
Yes. But the worst experience I had on stage was actually in a dream that I had. What happened was essentially the show was so bad on performance night, everyone ran off stage to grab their scripts because they forgot where they were. And I could feel the anger of the director radiating out of the house as he was watching. That was the worst experience I've had on stage.
But that didn't
Actually happen. no.
happen to you on stage.
No, the worst experience I had on stage was probably...
Excuse me.
Michael Lytle. Nathan and I are wondering, what's the worst thing that's... Nathaniel and I are wondering, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you
Say it.
on stage?
Nathaniel Bruce.
Was
Say
it
my
one?
name.
I won't point out a name, but it's having to. Should I bring that up? Make out with a particular character.
It was... God, I didn't think I was that bad of a kisser.
He's pretty bad. John Cassins.
What's up?
John Cassins Superstar. That's what the JC stands for. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Ooh, the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I had a cast member off stage. I was trying to say my lines, and this cast member was doing some inappropriate things off stage, or mock inappropriate things.
Here?
Here at ACT. Yeah, right over there.
Right over there.
Right over there. Right off stage. The audience couldn't see him, but he got me out of the corner of my eye, and he actually got me to break character. I kind of giggled a little bit.
Who was said cast member?
It was me.
John.
It was me.
Wish I could say it was Nate. It was Seth Honorman.
Was it me?
Seth Honorman. What a guy.
Nope.
I thought... Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Alex, Nate and I want to know.
What's... No, you go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
No,
No,
I'm not gonna
please
do it.
take
I'm
it.
not gonna do it.
Okay. What's the
What's
worst
your favorite
thing?
color?
No. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Well, it was rehearsal, but I completely blanked on my whole line. It was terrible, and I had to call
Rehearsal for what show?
The Little Mermaid Junior.
That just happened
Yes, it did.
on this stage.
Yes, it did.
So you forgot your line, and then what?
And then I called for it, and then it took John like 2 minutes to find it. And during those 2 minutes, I still could not remember my line.
This was during a performance?
No, it was not. It was during a rehearsal, and Brian got mad at me. So.
You don't want Brian to get mad
No,
at
you do not.
Remember that. Brian Schultz is God.
It's God of
I thought you were God.
I'm close, but Brian Schultz is like...
God of the theater.
So we're here with Haley Hubbard,
Find your email address.
the stupendous.
So I texted you and asked.
Haley,
We're not going over this.
Nate and I want to know, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Sharing the stage with you.
Yes, not me.
I'm gonna go.
Ah. Yeah.
Bye, Eli.
Take that. And that's all we got for you today. Thanks a lot. Let's probably ask Taco Bell to make a thing. Can you hold this?
Yeah.
My cross mic and...
So, as we wrap up day one of our nice new little vlog called the Jaded Mandarin, that guy, we're going to ask each other, Nate, what's the worst
Nathan?
thing?
Nathan?
Nathaniel Bruce Wilson.
Thank you.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you on stage?
Well, there was that one time you farted on me
Speak
on
into the
stage.
mic. Speak into the mic.
Eli farted on me on stage.
I would never do anything like that.
Eli, what was...
You got to speak up. I don't think it's going to pick you up.
Eli, what was... Eli, what was... Eli, what was the worst experience you've ever had on stage?
Because I went there after rehearsal last night.
I think that the worst experience I've ever had was in a production of Spring Awakening. I played Moritz, and at quite possibly his darkest moment in the show, I was on stage alone, naked, not naked, but I felt naked. I put a gun in my mouth to commit suicide. There's supposed to be a blackout. There was no blackout, so there I am, alone, gun in mouth, under full light. I had no idea what to do.
Bang, bang.
Thank you. Stay tuned. If you got
Don't-
through episode 1,
don't use
congratulations.
Don't use that shot of me using the crucifix as a gun.
We're really proud of you for sticking with us throughout this. Hopefully we're going to figure out what we're doing. God be with us. Stay tuned for episode Dose. Peace.
Peace.